so Chef Farmerie, known for his exotic ingredients, chooses Cat Cora, whose eclectic dishes are influenced by her southern and Mediterranean roots. Two bold and daring chefs will unleash their skills today here in Kitchen Stadium. And Battle Maple Syrup is on here in Kitchen Stadium as the chefs grab those giant 3-gallon vases. All right, Ed, over on Cat Cora's side. Now over at the vacuum machine, he just added some maple syrup to that daikon. We'll see that maple syrup that's inside there with the daikon actually start to boil. There it is. It's not boiling because it's hot. It's boiling because the pressure has been so reduced inside there that the boiling point of the liquid is actually dropped below room temperature. Then, of course, we'll see the pressure released. Everything will be squished up in the bag, and the machine will seal it.
The salmon on Iron Chef Cat Cora's side also went into a vacuum seal bag, and the last thing she did was add some maple sugar to that bag. Good evening. Here are today's judges. Cady Huffman. Our second judge is the president of PolyScience, a laboratory equipment manufacturer. His company also develops cutting-edge products for the kitchen. Products like the smoking gun and the anti-griddle, which is a device that instantly freezes food. He is Preston. Rounding out this esteemed panel, Nicole Miller.
Philip, tell me something. What are you expecting to see today?
I'm actually kind of hoping I might see a little pancake or waffle today.
Well, I tell you something. If I were competing here today, you would, by golly, get a waffle. Abso-stinking-lutely. We've got another one of those vacuum-sealed bags being filled up with, oh, hey, what do you know? It's maple syrup. He has those green apple rings in there along with some butter, and the Asian pears are going to be poached in a maple syrup mixture. Now, I see Ed removing those membranes from the sweetbreads. The sweetbreads are in a vacuum bag now, and maple syrup, of course, being added to them. The Iron Chef is slicing into her salmon. They got the very quick maple cure. Looks like she's cutting that in the GRAVLAX style. The Iron Chef has what I'm calling GRAVLAX, going down on that Himalayan salt brick with herbs. That's going with her maple cookie plate. Ed has been opening goodie bags. He has that daikon of maple syrup down. And
those apples were taken out of the immersion circulator, and then they were finished in a saute pan.
Now let's go up to the chairman's table, where I'm not allowed, and start the judging.
Iron Chef Cora.
We're starting you right off with a pan perdue, which is a fancy name for French toast.
I was afraid you weren't going to be able to infuse the liquids into the bread fast enough, but it's quite nice.
Thank you, Chef.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Next course, please.
Okay. So I just did a light ancho chili and maple popcorn. Just tossed it together, baked it, and then served with a maple rum soda.
If it doesn't have bacon, it should have rum.
Oh, that is strong.
That's a rum drink.
You should market this.
Yeah. I'd go to more movies if they served this.
This is really unusual.
Iron Chef.
What I've done is I've taken this beautiful wild salmon and just really infused it by cryovacuuming dark maple, amber, some of the maple sugar, and just all kinds of aromatics. And then I'm serving it with just a little baby dill on a Himalayan salt rock that's been chilled. These are maple crackers with some maple caviar, some maple sugar, and a little bit of fleur-de-sel.
It's very good. I wouldn't have expected maple syrup and caviar to go so nicely together, but they work beautifully.
Thank you.
Iron Chef.
This is a free-range squab that we infuse so much flavor in the cryovacuum process with dark maple here. This is a mapo, which is like a maple polenta. And this is daikon radish and cryovacuum, just again to infuse a lot of flavor with the maple.
Kat, did I hear you refer to this as mapo?
Maple.
The sauce at the bottom under the squab was kind of a high viscosity maple, and that one is pushing the edges of sweet, but the nice thing is you can avoid it.
Chef.
So what we have here is not dessert. It's a flip up on creme caramel. We made a chicken liver mousse, basically. But we also used the property that maples and invert sugar and would not harden, so that allowed the caramel to stay soft on the inside.
This is the dish that actually scared me the most.
Yeah.
This is also further proof that every dish is wonderful if there's some fried pork involved.
Absolutely.